By and large, 2024 produced some mediocre memes. Nevertheless, let's count down the 15 best memes of the year, plus some honorable mentions to boot. Number 15. Xi Jinping visits Toronto. China is a meme staple of the 2020s, in large part due to their government's obscene bluster. Toronto has also been in the meme zeitgeist for a couple years, mostly due to its
I knew this was my yacht.
unique accent and a certain goofy-ah rapper native to the city who will not be named. Only now have the two crossed paths in one meme. A true symbol of the fortitude of the proletariat in this country, much like our forebears in the Long March. President Xi Jinping on his visit to Toronto's Queen and Spadina McDonald's. Beauty and grace, an example of architecture the Three Gorges Dam can look upon with a sense of wonderment and jealousy. President Xi Jinping commenting on Fallowfield Station. In my country, rail projects take 1 year to complete. Having this project take 14 years shows careful attention to detail. The Chinese have much to learn. President Xi Jinping commenting on the Toronto-based Eglinton LRT. $1 gorillion. President Xi delivering his ultimatum to Doug Ford for Ontario to join the Belt and Road Initiative. I'm running for mayor of Toronto. His platform, abolition of landlords, adding Toronto to the Belt and Road Initiative, and 1,000 miles of high-speed rail. This one's fresh out the oven and bursting with potential. Hopefully, just like the Belt and Road Initiative, it will continue to prosper throughout 2025. Number 14. Verbalace's $50,000 animation. Verbalace is a beatboxer and YouTuber who has been the source of numerous memes, such as
Hello, this is your former President Barack Obama, and I just want to tell you I know how to beatbox with a little bit of yeah. Let me show you how to scratch it.
In 2021, he spent $47,000 on a 3-minute animated music video of his cartoon persona getting sexually harassed by a character from Hazbin Hotel. If you don't know what that is, you're better off not knowing. He planned to upload it to a separate channel intended for mature audiences the following year, but decided against it. However, in late 2023, the animation was leaked, and all hell, get it, broke loose. $50,000. The official Hazbin Hotel animation team. Verbalace magically summoning $50,000 to blow on a 2-minute, 40-second long porn animation of him and a Hazbin Hotel character. She's from Hazbin Hotel? Zam! The man with a healthy mix of wealth and knowledge enjoys life, but the rich man enjoys custom Hazbin Hotel pornography. Mahatma Gandhi. I need you to create self-insert soft porn with me and this character from Hazbin Hotel. Please, I need this video. You only sent me a 3-second teaser. I need the whole thing. $48,000 or I delete it. The creator of Hazbin Hotel herself has even seen the animation. I would insert a funny quip here, but what can I say that's funnier than spending the average American's yearly salary on softcore animated pornography? Number 13. LeBron James failing. Sure, he's a decent basketball player, but the GOAT has also been memed to death.
LeBron James.
The Bronze Jade.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
This year alone, I had to pick between 4 different LeBron memes to put on the list, but I settled on the simplest, most repetitive one. LeBron James reportedly picked update and shut down in the start menu. LeBron James reportedly forgot to change the refresh rate for his new 144Hz monitor. LeBron James is reportedly mixing with ThinkPad speakers. LeBron James reportedly forgot to delete the meta-inf folder. LeBron James reportedly took the wrong path in theory of everything. LeBron James reportedly ordered an infantry attack with no artillery support. LeBron James reportedly forgot to secure political and military alliances before declaring martial law. LeBron James reportedly established an independent socialist government in Paris but refused to march on Versailles or seize the banks. LeBron James reportedly forgot to, while LeBron himself probably only has a few years of ballin' left in him, I don't think memes about the man are disappearing anytime soon. Here's to years of the GOAT making this list to come. Number 12. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this video so far and want to see more like this. Number 12. 97-year-old diner. Twitter, or X if you're a Nazi, is a wretched website that's only getting worse every day, which I remain hopelessly addicted to regardless. Under Elon, spam and engagement farming has amplified massively. Earlier in the year, this video of the Lexington Candy shop in New York City serving Coca-Cola using vintage preparation techniques spread like wildfire across Twitter, getting reposted endless times by people who have nothing better to do with their lives than steal other people's work for fake internet points. Everyone else took the opportunity to mock the site's many other tired cliches. What was the old-fashioned incident at your 97-year-old high school that got you feeling like this? This 97-year-old Latinx diner still serves their tacos the heartwarming way. What was the incident at your high school? This 97-year-old diner would always serve Coke the old-fashioned way and then make us pay with tits and bio. This 97-year-old philosopher still heartwarming. 97-year-old president or heartwarming. 97-year-old president orders milkshake the old-fashioned way. This 97-year-old Geometry Dash creator still makes core the old-fashioned way. 497-year-old city in Serbia still serves water the old-fashioned way. That's where they meet Ray, a 97-year-old miner who still looks for gold the old-fashioned way. It has to be 98 years old at this point. It's actually almost 100 years old now. I'm gonna light myself on fire inside of this fucking diner. This 97-year-old YouTuber still makes year-end lists the old-fashioned way. Number 11. Hello Street Cat. Real ones know that my username used to be the Catawolf, so it should be no surprise that I love felines. Hello Street Cat is a Chinese organization which distributes cat feeders fashioned with cameras across the country, some of which broadcast their footage. These live streams gained international attention early in the year, and an entire community sprung up around these cats. Mr. Normal. Other names, Mr. Abnormal. Occupation, being normal. He is a normal everyday cat. He looks polite. I would trust him to hold my drink. Mr. Piss. At approximately 4:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mr. Piss thought it would be a good idea to urinate into the cat feeder, which gave him his name. Why is this written like a police report? Mr. Piss has shown contempt for other cats without provocation and should be considered armed and at least slightly dangerous when it comes to pissing. Don't confuse Mr. Piss with the Pisser, also known as Mr. Idiot, which comes from his Chinese name, Idiot. The council will decide your fate. Chinese netizens call this white dude Brother Calm. Therapist, learn to sit back and observe. Not everything needs a reaction. Brother Calm, learn to sit back and observe. Not everything needs a reaction. Thank you, Brother Calm. Your wisdom always leaves me enlightened. Brother Calm, you have to stop. Your composure too tough. Your mindfulness too different. Your tranquility is too bad. They'll kill you. While not the most gut-bustingly funny meme of the year, it was too cute to not include. Just look at this adorable fella. On second thought, maybe I don't like cats. Number 10. Sponsored posts. Let's talk about online gambling. In 2018, the United States Supreme Court overturned a federal law that banned sports betting nationwide. Ever since, the industry as a whole has grown by leaps and bounds, with no end in sight. Stake is a virtual casino which has boomed since this ruling. They've partnered with high-profile streamers, professional soccer clubs, and a certain Canadian rapper who will not be named. A few months ago, they began an unorthodox advertising campaign of paying meme accounts to watermark their posts. Soon after, an entire cottage industry popped up around reposting these memes in their unmolested form, and this watermark soon became the subject of parody. This fortune sucks ass. How can I laugh at this? There's no stake. This has to be Apple's best feature. Play my micro games. What was the incident at your Extreme Demon? Dash responsibly.
It's a school night.
Backwards long jump responsibly. Yahoo! Hi guys, look at my cat. Be gay responsibly. It. This post contains an undisclosed ad for, I'm beginning to feel homosexual. Why do you draw Simpsons as Canadian rapper who will not be named? Sponsored by Wingstop. This was the most dangerous place in the world in 2020. $4.99. Rest assured, I would never, ever, ever sell out to these companies. Gambling ruins lives, and that's no good. Now, let me tell you about this video's sponsor, Juul. Number 9. Carlson Putin interview. In February of this year, Green M&M enthusiast Tucker Carlson interviewed Vladimir Putin for the first time since Russia invaded Ukraine. You probably didn't watch this interview in full, but I did, and oh boy. Instead of gunning to denounce Zelensky's government as a Jewish-funded global homo-fascist puppet regime, Putin instead opted to rant about medieval Eastern European history, Poland, and the Roman Empire for over an hour straight. It was simultaneously hilarious and arduous in a way I once thought impossible. Mr. Putin, why did you invade Ukraine? 4 billion years ago, the Earth was in its cooling phase. Did you know Rurik had a successor, Prince Oleg, in 882? This interview's boring as fuck. Let me tell you about Catherine the Great in the 8th century. Let me tell you about the treaty created by the Austrian General Staff. Seriously, what the fuck is he talking about? Who gives a fuck about the 8th century? Why did you invade Ukraine? Is it NATO meddling? Woke culture? US meddling? Just tell us, please. In 148,000 BC, when first Russian monkey took the club against Western lizards. And then we got really serious about ethics in video game journalism. This was around the time Moot gave up control of 4chan and cuck entered modern vernacular. From there, a group of, Mr. Putin, when are we getting to the question? Is this a talk show or a serious conversation? If you want to understand Soul Shorts, you must start at the beginning. Where was I? Ah, yes, Brian Wu. He was not prepared for Slavic autism. Someone even made a mod for Hearts of Iron 4, which fixes Poland's borders to be historically accurate, according to Putin. Finally, based Europe. It's sad that Carlson fell off because he produced some good memes, and his Fox show was...
Everybody agreed that segregation was the worst thing this country ever did.
Something else. But I'm glad he held on long enough to gift us with this tour de force of journalism. Number 8. Aggressive funk. Ever wondered what that shitty music every Sigma edit uses is called? That's funk, specifically a subgenre called drift funk. For those of you who don't browse the web more than you sleep, just imagine if trap music had ADHD. For reasons I'll delve into later, this genre has become the laughingstock of the internet. Notably, self-proclaimed professional DJ and producer Gavin Z Beats has created a vast catalog of aggressive funk remixes of your favorite songs. Before I proceed, please turn down your volume. I know following instructions isn't popular these days, but don't tell me I didn't warn you.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
He's even remixed all of Graduation by Kanye West, and it's... beautiful. Is this meme formulaic? Very, but that doesn't matter when the formula is pure gold. Number 7. Elon Musk jumping. Oh my fucking god, do I really have to talk about Twitter again? In my 2023 memes video, I covered Twitter's rebrand as X, a decision Musk has only doubled down on since. Throughout this year, he has made a show of jumping like an idiot to form an X shape, assumedly alluding to the site's new identity. I don't condone bullying, but when it comes to someone like Elon, exceptions can be made. Can someone Photoshop him strapped to one of those big spinning wheels that you throw knives or tomatoes at? I tried. Did I do this right? EDM visualizers on YouTube all look like this. Despite crashing 7 times, After Effects couldn't stop the vision. Continue. Stop. Continue, but slowly. 9 times out of 10, watching a man's life break down in real time as his wife leaves him, daughter disowns him, and his public image is demolished would elicit some sympathy, but Elon made the small mistake of being a deeply bigoted, union-busting, public health endangering asshole his entire life. Regardless, he'll be the one laughing in 2027 when Dogecoin supplants fiat currency and Big Chungus replaces the bald eagle as our national symbol. Maybe Musk isn't so bad after all. Number 6. Trump assassination attempt. I don't have to explain this one to you, right? Let's get straight to the memes.
Dude, we are so fired.
Trump has made the advancement. Free the end. Max and Nugget missed the target. Can you help them have better aim?
Help me!
Breaking news, Donald Trump's ear is bleeding profusely after a failed attempt at listening to Eminem's latest album.
朋友是一个坚韧不拔的纪录片，在香港这座城市的设置。 主演钱和乐。
Okay, smart guy, let's see you take a crack at it.
Make Biden video, easy views. Dude, CNN just said you got shot. Are you alive?
Oh, that's Gore of my comfort character.
Biden touching Trump's ear.
Who did this to you?
Joe, forget it.
Donald.
Forget it, Joe.
Donald!
They passionately kiss. Joe's tongue pushes itself deep into Donald's mouth. Donald lets out a moan. It's rare you get to knowingly witness someone come so close to permanently altering history, but it's even more amazing that I can read you gay fanfiction about it after the fact. The internet is a magical place. Number 5. Pingus. In 1993, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog aired its 13th episode, Boogie Mania. 4 minutes and 48 seconds in, evil scientist and famed moon pisser Dr. Robotnik catches his robot minions, Scratch and Grounder, eavesdropping on his conversation.
Snooping as usual, I see.
14 years later, this clip blew up in the nascent YouTube poop scene, which is a culture of videos that edit, remix, and transform pre-existing media with humorous results. This inconspicuous soundbite became a staple of poops for years to come, and cemented its place in internet history. 17 years later, Pingus re-entered the zeitgeist, now completely removed from what made it funny in the first place, which, in of itself, is very funny.
Yo, this kid singing Pingus at Walmart.
Pingus, Pingus. 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 Give me my fucking Pingus.
Bro done lost his Pingus.
Fucking Pingus. Give me my fucking Pingus. Give me my fucking Pingus.
Bro crashed out on Pingus.
Holy crap, look at this Dasher go! This player is flying through this extremely difficult level. He must navigate through these super tough obstacles to escape as fast as possible so the Pingus that is chasing him doesn't catch up. Look at him, go, oh wow! If he messes up once, it'll be the end for this experienced player. This is horrifying. All this man wanted to do was watch Madagascar while driving, but he accidentally watched Pingus instead.
What kind of Pingus do you like, Gloria?
This caused him to lose control of the car and kill 3 people. Just watch this terrifying footage. Pingus must be stopped. Guys, Pingus is about to be crushed in the Pingus crushing machine. Oh my God, make sure kids don't see this disturbing footage. If you're still watching, I hope you don't have haunting nightmares about the Pingus crushing machine.
Tonight we let the Pingus talk.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But
Dinner.
had one of the best poops of all time.
It's common for old memes to resurface in a cynical, mocking manner.
I can't believe that you genuinely found this funny.
On the internet, you're less likely to be berated for an unconventional interest than you are for simply being sincere. Part of why I love this year's Pingus revival is because it came from a genuine appreciation for the original meme in a time when candor is rare online. Nah, just kidding. That Pingus meme was never funny in the first place. Number 4. Bro visited his friend. I made up this bit for VCs where, when someone says something, you just repeat what they said verbatim, but put bro or bros at the start of it. The more mundane the action, the funnier it is. Yeah, so I went to go visit my friend. Bro visited his friend. Yeah, so I went to go visit my friend. Not you visiting your friend. Yeah, so I went to go visit my friend.
You know who else?
So I went to go visit my friend.
Bro visited his friend.
Man, I'm so hungry. Bro is so hungry. Yeah, so I went to go visit my friend. All your friend are belong to us. Friends, because sometimes you visit them. Bro reportedly visited his friend. Yeah, so I went to go visit my friend. I'm glad you did that. I hope you had fun. Just don't say anything. Like, anything at all. Bro didn't say anything at all? Bro talked about this meme. Number 3. Hawk Tuah. By itself, this meme wasn't funny, but after getting bombarded by the original video for months, its ironic demolition was both hilarious and oddly cathartic. 30 Hawk Tuah memes that'll make you laugh so hard you spit on that thing. The funniest thing I've heard an elder say. My generation had Talk Tuah. Your generation has Talk to a therapist. Big Tuah. Flappy Tuah. Touch to Hawk Tuah. If you don't fuck with Hawk Tuah, I'm gonna have to block you. Hawk Tuah Girl recently went viral for her rant on the overuse of advanced machine learning models by junior quant researchers. Junior researchers prefer nonlinear methods and complex black boxes despite the limitations of these models to deal with the high risk of overfitting. When you remember Hawk Tuah is about blowjobs, but then you remember that memes solely exist to make us laugh, whether they be pickle scientists, fat Bugs Bunny, or even the vulgar act of fellatio, we can all be united through the power of laughter and memes. When your wife doesn't want to give you Hawk Tuah time,
They not like us. I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But had one of the best memes of all time.
while only tangentially related to the video itself, I have to mention the numerous ancient YouTube videos titled some variation of Hawk Tuah, all filled with legions of distressed commenters. The era of virality, that period when a funny home video hitting it big was all it took to propel someone to mainstream attention for a few weeks, is long over. Social media lost its novelty, and the web simply grew too big for the news to dedicate time to all of its idiosyncrasies. Hawk Tuah not only bucked that trend, becoming a recognizable name for Americans of all ages and walks of life, but achieved surprising longevity at a time when most memes last 2 weeks at most. Get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Number 2. Papyrus Irony. Tracking the usage of fonts can tell you a lot about the direction of memes. This year, one font made a splash unlike any other: Papyrus. Yo, y'all gotta see this. Image4750.png. iPod Touch. He is purple because he wants to play fetch. Who did the Spanish homework? Andrew, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. It's hard being so goated. I'm quitting band. This is too hard. Did this to my own car just to feel something. I'm officially having a nap for 2 to 3 business hours. Hello, bro. Greetings, bro. I'm trying to fuck heavily. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, bro. I'm for real a freak. Just let me know. Latinas when the N-word slips out. Shit is not that funny. Freaky Bob? I ain't answering. Lord. Modest Bob. I'm obliged to answer. Luxurious. This is your final warning, Andrew. Papyrus Irony is so enmeshed in satire that any trace of both the source material and its parodies have vanished. It's the perfect distillation of internet humor, a constant cycle of self-cannibalization which surprisingly creates entirely novel ideas in the process. Papyrus has been subject to mockery for decades, but 2024 crowned it king of the Ouroboros that is meme culture. If only his traps weren't so shit. Before I reveal my favorite meme of the year, it's time for some honorable mentions. Shaq Timeout. This photo of former basketball star Shaquille O'Neal calling for timeout as part of an anti-bigotry campaign got reappropriated as a way to poke fun at excessive social progressivism. Study abroad? Don't talk about women's studies like that. When I'm at the feminist bookstore and I hear someone say something with classist undertones. When you're at the ethical goon session, someone pulls out an AI-generated picture. When I'm at the ethical goon session, someone links the artwork we're gooning to. Pussy in bio. Jesus Christ, more Twitter bullshit? Another consequence of Elon's takeover has been the precipitous increase of bots on the site. Early in the year, porn bots discovered that using this character allowed them to bypass its filters. For a few weeks, Twitter was flooded with this phrase, which, much like the 97-year-old diner, became representative of its spam issue. Insane pussy in bio. Thanks, Molly6255119623. You always know what to say. Yeah, so I went to go visit my friend. Visiting my friend in bio. Tapestry in Bayo. Puss in bio. Jolly posting. Last year kicked off a trend of editing existing memes to be Christmas themed. Obviously, since it began in 2023, it's disqualified from this list, but I wanted to mention it anyways. Mods, Phil is stalking with Cole. Would I purposely spread holiday cheer over the internet? When the random fellow you disliked just for being ungrateful, antisocial, and unjolly finally gets Cole for a legitimate reason. If WhatsApp was in Santa's workshop, I need present Santa. I need present Santa. The fuck you mean, Cole? Cookies are done. Love you. Yo, fat ass, how do you make a PS5? I need present Santa. Number 1. Those Who Know. In recent years, the manosphere, a catch-all for various misogynist groups such as incels, men's rights activists, and pickup artists, has found widespread popularity. While ridiculed by most, some people, especially preteen boys, have used memes to voice concurrence with the movement. Through a series of events too involved for this video, the troll face, brainrot slang terms, and funk music got associated with these memes. Eventually, all forms of this content got branded under the meaningless phrase, "those who know," which subsequently took on a life of its own as a way to deride kids who posture as alphas. Plus, infinite testosterone. Those who knows. Those who know. English or Spanois blood. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. Those who poop in their hand and throw it at people. What you say about net spend, boy? Bueno, mi estimado grupo. Aquí les dejo unas imágenes funk. Ojalá les guste. Parades after Project 2025. Bro, who is subscribed to Pack God. Me, who is verified on LiveLeak. Bro, who can activate noradrenaline when listening to Not Like Us Brazilian funk remix. My previous year-end list saw TikTok brain rot win the proverbial gold medal. Since then, I've come to regret that placement because it's more a category rather than a singular meme. Those who know, on the other hand, is both the perfect encapsulation of 2024's humor and a defined phenomenon in its own right, which is why it deserves the top spot. While I'm here, I might as well set the record straight. My list of 2023's best memes now looks like this, with Boy Kisser at number 1 and Alien Posting at number 15. Let's hope 2025 is a better year for memes than this one. Bye bye, Wolfriend Pack Amigo thingies!